They say that time is man's most precious asset. While this is true in a figurative sense, why not make it literal too? Rolex has continuously been regarded as the most luxurious and expensive watch brands in the market, and for good reason. They use premium materials such as 904L quality stainless steel. The movements found in their watches are assembled by hand, and their watches are studded with precious metals. While all Rolex watches fetch a hefty dollar, some go for astronomical prices that will leave you speechless. In today's video, we'll be going over 10 of the most expensive Rolexes ever sold. Top 10 most expensive Rolexes sold on the market. Number 10. Rolex Platinum Diamond PEARLMASTER. Starting off the list is the Rolex Platinum Diamond PEARLMASTER. The PEARLMASTER is part of Rolex's Crown Collection, which features 42 baguette diamonds on its bezel, while having the watch dial being made out of meteorite diamond. Unlike other entries on its collection, the PEARLMASTER is based on the Day-Date series and not just the Day-Just series. This stunning diamond-studded watch was released in March 2011 and sold for as high as $277,850. Number 9. Rolex's James Bond SUBMARINER 1972. Coming in at number 9 is a legendary watch known for its appearance on the big screen, reaching a price of $365,000 in November 2015. A Rolex SUBMARINER enters the list because of its history and which secret agent wore it. This particular watch was worn by Roger Moore, who played James Bond in 1973. This watch was seen worn by the prestigious actor in the 1973 Bond movie Live and Let Die. This SUBMARINER was modified to appear like a circular saw, since in the movie James Bond used this watch to cut a rope. Unfortunately, because this watch has been modified heavily, it isn't able to tell time any longer. The caveat is that the back of this watch is signed by Roger Moore himself, hence the hefty price. Who cares if a watch can't tell time? As long as Mr. 007 wears it, it's not only pricey, but timeless. Number 8. Rolex GMT-MASTER 2 Ice. Next on our list is also renowned for having been worn by another prestigious celebrity. The Rolex GMT-MASTER 2 Ice is a one-of-a-kind expensive watch you can currently buy from Rolex. This model was seen worn by world-renowned football star Cristiano Ronaldo during the 14th Dubai International Sports Conference. This expensive beauty features 18-karat white gold and diamonds that surround the borders of the watch. The bezel is studded with baguette-cut diamonds, while the lug of the watch has 79 round diamonds adorning it. This is finished with a sapphire crystal case that's scratch-resistant. You can get a hold of this extravagant but pricey watch for a cool $485,350. Number 7. Jack Nicklaus's Rolex Day-Date. From one sports legend to another, the next watch on our list is the first watch on our list to hit the $1 million price point. Legendary golf player Jack Nicklaus was gifted a yellow gold Rolex Day-Date watch, which he lovingly called the Golden Bear. Nicklaus won 12 out of 18 major championships with the watch and considers it as his lucky charm. Nicklaus then put up this stunning watch for auction to help his charity that focuses on helping children in need. In December of 2019, Nicklaus auctioned off this prized possession for $1.22 million. Number 6. Eric Clapton's Oyster Albino Cosmograph Daytona. The next watch on our list was owned by not just a huge horology fan and avid watch collector, but also a well-renowned musician. Eric Clapton, English rock legend, is known in the horology field for having one of the biggest watch collections, not just for celebrities, but for all collectors included. The particular watch Clapton sold, the Rolex Cosmograph Daytona 6263 Oyster Albino, has only 4 known watches ever made, making it one of the rarest exclusive Rolex watches out there. This rare watch was manufactured in 1971 and sported a classic, sleek look thanks to its stainless steel case and bracelet. Because of this, Clapton was able to sell this particular watch in May 2015 at a Phillips auction in Geneva for an astounding $1.4 million. You could say when he sold his watch for over $1 million, he said it was "Wonderful Tonight," one of his popular song titles. Number 5. Marlon Brando's Rolex GMT-MASTER. Coming in at number 5 is another watch that had its price boosted due to it appearing on the big screen. The next watch on our list is a Rolex GMT-MASTER 1675, but not just any plain GMT-MASTER. This GMT-MASTER watch was worn by legendary actor Marlon Brando in one of cinema history's best and most influential movies, the 1979 war film Apocalypse Now. The watch itself is not a looker. In fact, it's missing its bezel in order to not stand out during scenes it was present in. However, this did not stop the auction prices from skyrocketing since the watch had a unique feature: Marlon Brando's carved name on the back of the watch. After 15 minutes of bidding, this 1972 watch sold for a jaw-dropping price of $1.952 million in 2019. Number 4. Antimagnetique Reference 4113, 1942. Now we're breaking the $2 million seal on the list with the oldest Rolex watch on the list. In 2016, a 1942 Antimagnetique Reference 4113 sold for around $2.5 million in a Phillips auction in Geneva. The watch itself isn't studded with precious metals or gems, but the ginormous price of the watch is mainly attributed to its age and rarity, since there's only 12 known watches of this particular model that's known to exist today. This 44mm wound split-seconds chronograph stainless steel watch is said to have been a gift from Rolex to a select group of racing teams, hence why it's exclusive and rare. Number 3. Rolex Bow Die 6062. The next watch on our list has quite literally been in the hands of royalty. For this list's third most expensive Rolex watch ever sold, we have the Rolex Bow Die Reference 6062. This striking yellow gold watch once belonged to the emperor of the Nguyen dynasty in Vietnam, Nguyen Phuc Vinh Thai. In 1954, Emperor Nguyen requested for the highest quality and most priciest Rolex watch there is, and was presented with this watch, the Royal Bow Die. This watch has a stunning gold bracelet, bezel, and watch face features such as the numbers and the hands. All of these are contrasted with the solid black dial, complemented by diamonds masking as hour markers. This royalty watch sold for an astronomical price of $5.1 million in 2017. Number 2. Rolex Daytona 626 Unicorn 1971. Second to the last on our list is the Rolex Daytona Reference 626, also known as the Unicorn. This stunning white gold watch sold for an insane amount of $5.9 million in May 2018. This is thanks to it being the only 18-karat and also made out of white gold ever created, thus the nickname, the Unicorn. This makes it special, since at the time, almost all Daytona models were made with stainless steel. This awe-striking watch belonged to the famed actor Paul Newman, who successfully sold it to another famous watch collector, John Goldberger. Number 1. Paul Newman's Rolex Daytona. And last but not least is the most expensive Rolex watch sold on the market. This watch is owned by none other than legendary big screen actor and horology superfan Paul Newman. Paul Newman's Rolex Daytona went off to set the world record for the most expensive wristwatch ever sold, not exclusive to Rolexes, when it sold for an unthinkable price of $17,752,500 in 2017. The watch itself isn't as visually stunning as other watches on the list, and there's nothing much to note when it comes to the watch's appearance. However, the exotically dialed Daytona has sentimental value, as the watch can be attributed to its exclusivity and how Newman wore this specific watch in the 1969 sports classic movie Winning. That's it for the list of the 10 most expensive Rolexes sold in the world. Which of these Rolex models surprised you by making it on the list? Which one is the most stylish and the one you'd wear every day? Tell us your thoughts in the comments section below. Thank you for watching. We will see you in the next video.